Alright, this is gonna be a dream log, and it's kind of dark in here, so I'm not gonna film me. I'm just gonna say film this, and I think this touches on another point. What you fill your daily life with, and the emotion of the day, and the things you watch, and things like that, that's gonna carry over into your dream world, and that's what's happening with me. And so I'm trying to control what I intake in as far as entertainment. And if it's not something I want to dream about, maybe it's not something I should watch, even though I like The Walking Dead, but I don't want to dream about The Walking Dead and zombies and stuff like that. So um, it's late, but what I did was I woke up this morning and I jotted down instantly so I wouldn't forget. And like, as soon as I woke up, I was almost forgetting a lot of it. Like, it was a part I almost completely forgot, even this morning, right after I was waking up thinking, what did I dream about? Um, so anyway, getting into it. None of it was lucid, and maybe that's because I wasn't playing binaural beats, and I was just listening to the lady trying to do the lucid dream hypnosis, and it didn't really work. I had a bunch of dreams, but I didn't have any lucid dreams. So I had a bunch of dreams too, and that's the crazy part. Last night I can remember so many different dreams, but I'm gonna condense it, of course, so it's not just hella long, so I can't tell you every little detail. But the first dream I had was me and my nephew like walking through a city I've never been in. So me and my nephew knew, or just walking through a city, and we end up at a mall, and there's a second story where a guy, he's trying to like jump off and kill himself or something, and there's one other guy up there, and he's holding him by his feet, and he's not holding him up vertical like that. He's like on the slant part before it drops off to like the ground level where we are. And so there's one guy there who on the bottom floor who put a dumpster there like he's trying to catch him, and there's the guy next to me who also has like a big trash dumpster with a whole bunch of junk in it. So I'm like, dude, go catch him. But as soon as he gets over there and tries to line up and everything, he lines up wrong, and so the dumpsters are here, and the guy falls next to the dumpster, and like he hits the ground, and right then like he bounces back up, and I like look away like I don't even want to see that anymore. But when I look back, he's getting up, and he's apparently semi okay, and you can tell he's like high on some drugs. So that was the first one. Crazy, right? The next one, I'm sitting in like a McDonald's or something like that, and Lamar Odom fucking comes up and sits down across from me, and it's like he knows me. Like, he knows me. And the crazy thing is he has this huge drink. It's effing huge. I know basketball players are huge, but he has this huge drink. It's fucking insanely huge. Like, how could he even be holding it with one hand? But after that, like, they bring him some super huge fries. And then after that, we kind of just chilling and talking. They bring him a super huge burger, like a burger as big as a large pizza. And like he just like picks it up and bites it, and like it's crazy. I'm like, how are you getting this food from here? I didn't even know they serve stuff like that. He's like, yeah, I got the VIP package, son. So after that, somehow we wind up outside of the Kardashians' house. And it's not their real house, because you can't just like walk up to their real house. But in the dream, it was just like a city like compound thing where you could just walk up to off the street, kinda. And Lamar Odom, he's like sitting in like a lounge chair outside the door, and I'm like up at the door, and I'm like, should I knock? Do you like want to go in and like talk to your ex? And he like, man, I don't know. You could do it if you want. So I wind up knocking, and we go inside. But the conversation they're having, and I wish I could remember the fucking conversation, because I was trying to get in the conversation, but it's like every time I would try to get in and say something, and somebody else would jump in and just start talking over me. So that was like hella frustrating, actually. And a little after that, we went outside to this guy in a truck who had some tools and stuff he needed us to carry. I don't know what that was about either. The next dream is I'm at like a family party, like a family get together, and like the other family, like they brought their stuff, their barbecue and meats, and so I brought this lobster baked sushi that I've been eating and enjoying lately, and I wanted to like spread that and give some to the fam and shit like that. So I'm giving some to them. They saying it's cool. They giving some to me. And the barbecue delicious. I can remember the taste of the meat. Um, but the crazy part about this dream is after we eating the stuff, I go chill like in a back room with some people, listening to music and whatnot, chilling. And a little kid walks in, and it's me. It's me as a little kid, but it's this other lady's son, and it's not my mom, and so I don't want to say nothing. Like your kid looks exactly like me when I was a kid. That's me as a kid. But anyway, like he like we play for a while, and like somehow he's on my back, like messing with me, and then I'm doing push-ups with him on my back, like to mess with him and make him laugh and stuff like that. But it was me. That was the crazy part. um Another one, it's a girl that I know from internet chat rooms and things like that. I won't say her name, but me and her getting a crazy fight in this empty apartment, and like before we fight, she's showing me how strong she is. So she like punches part of the door like loose, and then she kicks the other part of the door frame loose, and then she grabs a speaker and she starts swinging it by the speaker wire, the speaker cord, and then she starts coming at me, and like I don't know, like I have to fight her. I normally would never fight a girl, but it was crazy. It was a dream world. She was swinging the speaker and kicking doors down, so I had to fight her. And she had a homie with her that was swinging another speaker, and basically I kind of whooped their ass. I won the fight, and I don't know what the hell happened after that. Um, the next one is I have a new house, and it's like in a new neighborhood I don't even know. And there's this kid outside who's like sad, and we're like, "Why are you sad, man?" And he's like, "Oh, I lost my dog. Somebody scared my dog, and he ran away." And I was like, "Oh, well, man, you can find them. Whoop de whoop, yada." Um, but across the street from this new house that I got, there's another internet girl that I know, and she's having like a house party. She's having a party with all these people. We're getting drunk. I can remember the drunk feeling. It's like I was drunk in the dream, like for real drunk in the damn dream. And like me and her are flirting. Like there was a part where she was laying on my back, and like I could feel the pressure, and I remember that like right now how I could feel the damn pressure of her laying on my back, and then like we get up and like we playing footsie, and I can feel her feet, and there's a part where like I'm getting my socks back on, and I'm like, where the hell are my socks? um Anyway, we go out to like the kitchen area, and it's more people. They're still like drinking, partying, eating pizzas and whatnot. But she's like, "Can you help me find my cell phone? I know I left it outside, like up on this roof thing, like up high outside." So I'm like, "Yeah, cool." We go outside, and it's like pitch black. And we're walking through the grass. It's like a pretty huge ass backyard, and we get to the part, and it's a wall that's like I don't know 8 feet high, and it's kind of like it's the corner of the wall, kind of with a three-sided corner, and when we go, like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it. So I hop on the wall, and they start hopping on the wall too. It's her and her daughter, and they start climbing the wall at the same time I'm climbing the wall, and I'm like, I can see the wall starting to fall and give, and I'm like, no, get out. And like I jump down and try to like push the wall back up. They jump down, and I'm like, nah, we can't do that. That wall is wobbly. but I can see how the wall here that was wobbly, it steps down going this way. So I figure I can go to the lower step, get on there, and then kind of step up to where I need to get to her cell phone. Alright, so I hop up on the lower part, and as I'm trying to go up, this wall is wobbly as hell too. And there's another wall like behind it that I can kind of hold on to. But eventually I wobble that shit. That shit breaks down. The neighbors in the back like can see over, and I look, and it's like a guy, like he looks like he's stealing a car or something. But anyway, I'm like hella embarrassed that I just like broke her whole backyard wall and shit, and then I give up on, on trying to get the phone and all that. And yeah, I don't even know how that dream really ends. I think I just leave after that, kind of, or go back to my house across the street. Um, Another one was it was a random rap battle. It was like a concert where you had like Kendrick Lamar and big names rapping on stage, but then afterwards it was like who's the best amateur freestyler competition kind of thing. Who's the best freestyler in the crowd? And now the like Kendrick Lamar and the whatchamacallit, the famous people are now like the judges and whatnot. And I remember getting on stage and I was rocking, and I was saying some cool shit, I'm the dopest on the west except for my man on the left, and pointing to Kendrick Lamar and shit like that, and like people was nodding, and at the end of it I was expecting them to like cheer, and they was just hella silent for like 5-10 seconds, just hella silent. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then they break out into this huge cheer, like, oh shit, he killed it, oh damn. And that was basically the end of that dream. Um, and the last one is just, we was in like a truck, or like a Jeep or something like that, and we're getting chased by these dudes like in parasails, like they're hanging down on their strings, and so like they got their knives on us and they can shoot at us from closer and whatnot, but they on these long ass strings that go up to like this parasail glider thing that they're flying on. um and that one just ends. We find like a mountain pass to go through, and then we like, oh, they can't find them, and we go through, and then we see them turn off and fly up and try to go around the big mountain thing. So yeah, I just wanted to document this because if I don't, I'll probably forget, because I have so many crazy dreams every night. I think I am going to go back to using the feedback loops, because that helps me have more lucid dreams than just listening to the lucid dream hypnosis lady and playing music. So deuces.